Welcome back, my credit fiends. Today we're going to be going over exactly why the Apple Card kind of sucks, okay? There's other merchants that are going to give you more cash back than Apple will on their own products, which is kind of crazy. But there are some good benefits to using this Apple Card, of course. That's why they even have the Apple Card in the first place. As you can see, they're going to give you 3% cash back on everything at Apple, Nike, and Walgreens. Now, you have to be using that Apple Pay feature in order to do this. This is why I kind of say that not everybody's going to be able to do this, because if you have Android, then it's not really going to work that great for you, right? So you're going to get the 3% cash back, but I know of a way you can get 5% cash back, and it's through another merchant, which is kind of crazy because you would think that the Apple would be giving you, yeah, I said the Apple. Apple would be giving you more percent cash back on their own products, right? But you're wrong, okay? So they're only going to give you 3% cash back, 2% every time you pay with Apple Pay, okay? And then 1% everywhere else that is not accepted. So that means that you have to be going around and using that Apple Pay feature. If you're not used to that, then you're gonna miss out on a lot of percent cash back, because most of the time we're used to using those physical cards. Now, if you wanna get that 5% cash back, all you have to do is use this Chase card right here, this Prime Visa card. They're gonna give you $150 to start out with, of course. Then you're gonna get 5% cash back at Amazon.com and 2% back at gas stations, restaurants, local transit. And this will give you that physical card, so you're not having to just use Apple Pay, but you can add this into your Apple Pay system and you can go ahead and get this cash back. Using this on Amazon.com, of course, you're gonna get that 5% cash back, but the Apple Card also has some different features that this one doesn't. Yes, this has the pay over time feature, but the Prime Visa, you can only choose one or the other. And that's the part that kind of sucks. And that's what I mean by it's not going to be for everybody, because if you're going ahead and you're making those purchases straight out, then you're going to want to go the Prime Visa way, because you're going to get that 5% cash back and you're going to get it shipped to your door within a couple of days. With the monthly installment plans with Apple, you can see here on the screen, they have it all laid out for you. They have the same type of thing with Amazon. You can see here, if it's over, a certain amount, you can do 6 months or you can do 12 months. And it's pretty much the same on Apple.com. But the difference is that with the Apple Card, you're going to get that 3% cash back and you can have the 0% installment plan, okay? With the Amazon card, you can get that 5% cash back, or you have to choose between the monthly installment plans. And they tell you this right up here. If you go up here, it says you can choose the equal monthly payments at checkout, or you can keep earning the 5% cash back. So this is kind of where they get you at whenever you're trying to decide whether to use the Apple Card or the Amazon Chase card. I would use this Amazon card if you're just going to go ahead and make that purchase flat out, or if Apple doesn't really approve you for that higher amount. Now, both of these are going to be able to give you a pre-approval before you even apply. So I would go and check which one's going to give you the highest credit line and then go from there. However, you do get the 3% cash back with Apple, and you can make those 0% purchases on this installment plan. But on Amazon, you have to choose between the two. It's up to you on how you want to go about doing this. If I were going to make the purchase straight out, I would go ahead and use that Amazon Chase card. If you're not going to make the purchase straight out and opt for that 5% cash back, then you might as well use the Apple Card, because you're going to get that 3% cash back along with the 0% financing. I hope this helped you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. We fiending for that credit.